Hi, second graders. Yesterday, we left with a pretty exciting cliffhanger on Togo. So today, and I know you guys had a lot of good questions about the book. So today, we're going to read the rest of the book. This is where we left yesterday. And remember, the dogs are having a really hard time. And Sapala was getting frustrated. And then he felt Togo's eyes looking at him, eyes that would not let go. They said, "Your team has given you all they have." Okay, remind me. Okay. So, Sapala let Smokey out of harness. He twisted the lead line around his hands and looked over at Togo. "It's up to you and me. Let's bring this team in." Time, events, places all ran together. Through the cold, through the storm, through the exhaustion, Togo and Sapala led the team. Finally, late in the day, the dogs picked up a scent. Golovin village, people. There was the other sled, the other team, other musher. Sapala handed over the serum. Another team would continue the relay to Nome. Oops, let me show you. There's Togo, and he's watching the team go. So this is what I was telling you about. There's going to be something interesting at the end. This is called the epilogue. That just means like a little part they tell you after the story to let you know more information. And this says, Togo led his team over 350 miles on his part of the serum run. He gave so much of himself, he was never able to race again. Another dog and another team would become famous for running only 53 miles of the serum run. That team was led by a kennel mate of Togo's, a dog named Balto. And you guys have probably heard of Balto, and you've probably seen books and movies about Balto, and I had too. But it's kind of interesting that Togo actually led his team over 350 miles of the serum run. People honored Balto for being the lead dog of the team that finally brought the serum into Nome. And certainly every dog that participated in the serum run is a hero. But to this day, many people in Alaska have concerns about Togo's part in the run being ignored. They feel, as others have, that the hero is not always the dog who crosses the finish line first, but, as in this case, the dog who made the last lap even possible. For many, the annual Iditarod race helps remember the historic serum run of 1925, the race traveling through the villages and the other mushers on their heroic mission. So that was really interesting. So today, your job is to go back and answer the questions that you wrote yesterday. Remember to go ahead and begin your answers with capital letters and with punctuation, and restate your question in your answer. You might be doing it in Seesaw, or you might be doing it on the page that you started yesterday if you just printed the page off of the learning menu, or maybe you just wrote it down on paper, and you could just finish what you did yesterday and then email it to your teacher if you're not going to use Seesaw. Have fun. Thanks for sharing this awesome book with me.